In the deep woods, where the trees were so old that their tops were lost in the mist, there lived a young girl named Maria. She always loved nature and often walked among the trees, enjoying their beauty and peace. One day, during a walk, she came across an old, abandoned castle that stood on a hill, surrounded by a dense forest. Maria was fascinated by the mystery of the castle and decided to explore it. Inside, she found vast cobweb halls, antique furniture, and paintings that spoke of the place's former grandeur. Suddenly she heard footsteps and got scared. In front of her stood a monster, tall, with powerful muscles and a terrifying face which was hidden under a hood. Maria felt horror, but did not run away. The monster, named Artem, was also surprised by her presence. He lived in a castle for many years, avoiding people because of his ugly face and the curse that made him that way. He was once a beautiful young man, but a witch put a curse on him, turning him into a monster who can only find peace through true love. Maria and Artem gradually began to communicate. She learned about his story and how he tried to find a witch to lift the curse, but to no avail. The more they talked, the more Maria understood that behind Artem's intimidating appearance was a kind and sensitive soul. She began to feel sympathy for him, which gradually turned into love. However, happiness could not last long. One day, when Maria was walking in the forest, she came across an old witch's hut. The witch found out about Maria's love for Artem and decided to intervene. She set Maria a condition. If she wants to save her lover and remove the curse, she must go through a dangerous ritual that could cost her life. Without hesitation, Maria agreed. The witch gave her an ancient amulet and instructions for the ritual. He had to pass on the night of the full moon on the shore of a dark lake, where, according to legends, the spirits of ancestors lived. Maria went to the lake, feeling fear, but also determination. She began the ritual, reciting a spell from an ancient scroll as a strong wind rose around her and the lake began to bubble. Suddenly, dark figures emerged from the water, trying to stop her. Maria didn't stop, continuing the spell, even when she felt cold hands pulling her towards the lake. At that moment, Artyom, feeling that Maria was in danger, rushed to help. He fought against dark figures trying to protect his beloved. As Maria uttered the last words of the spell, the lake calmed down and the spirits disappeared. She felt the power of the amulet enter her body and suddenly fell unconscious. Artem ran up to her, holding her in his arms. Suddenly, he felt his body begin to change. The curse was lifting, and he was becoming human again. When Maria woke up, she saw in front of her a handsome young man whom she loved. They returned to the castle, where joy and peace now reigned. The curse was lifted and their love overcame all odds. Maria and Artem knew that their adventures were not over yet, but now they were ready to face any challenges together. Their story became a legend that was told in the village, reminding of the power of true love, capable of overcoming any evil.